Hey everybody, just back again with another testimonial about another lesson that I've learned and passed on to my athletes in volleyball, and I'm hoping that I can just pass it on to you guys. Little quick note. I've been coaching volleyball since 2015, and I really enjoy it, and because it's you learn something new every time you step on that court. The kids surprise you. With what their abilities are, you got to keep challenging them. There's so many different ways to look at this, and that's why I enjoy coaching, even though I don't have no kids left in high school or club volleyball. I really enjoy it because it gives me a chance to actually learn something new, keep learning, and pass something on. And that's why I like coaching. I actually wouldn't change it. But a few years ago, my son was having problems in the middle hit. He wasn't getting no sets, and he didn't understand why. He thought it was the setter, and he thought it was not getting the sets, and everything wasn't going his way. And he was doing a lot of blaming. He was blaming the setter. He was blaming the passer. He was blaming me for not working with the setters. There was so much blame going on. It was hard to watch, and it was watching him crumble. So, I was trying to work with the setters, I was trying to work with the passers. And this is high school and it's club, and, the skill level is not there. It's senior high volleyball, and the skills aren't like adults yet, so it's going to take a while to get them there. And I started thinking, we'll waste a lot of time getting these kids to that level, and, it's going to take a while. So what I suggested to him is, one day, is how can you adjust yourself? How can you help yourself to get a play? How can you help your setter to make a play? And he went quiet and he was looking like, thought I had an answer, but I said, could you take a step over? Could you step this way? Could you watch the setter? Can you call a different play? Could you do some certain things to help yourself to get a play for your setter, to help your setter? Because if you help your setter, then a play can develop, if you can adjust. And it took a while to understand that, because it is hard to do that, because you just get caught in these plays where this is where I'm supposed to go, this is how I'm supposed to play, this is where I'm supposed to be. But the game is so fast, you have to think on your feet and move fast. And that's why I enjoy it, because that's what these athletes do, is they jump around and they move on a whim. Sometimes the play is not there and they have to move. So in order for them to understand that, I had to explain to them, like, don't be stationary, don't wait for something all the time to be consistently where it is. Yeah, when we're older, yeah, it happens that way. If you're consistent and you got the same guys, that's where it is. But everybody has a off game, or just different style. I said not everybody's at the same level as everybody, so it's a lot challenging, and that's why I enjoy it. It's very fun. So that's what I've been telling all my athletes all the time, is don't get stuck in a position. Learn all the positions and help yourself so you can help everybody else. Learn everything you can, develop yourself, move when you got to get into a play. And then this is what I really push for and tell them anywhere in life too. It's the same thing, and I had one comment this year with a young fella coming up to me, and we had an 8 o'clock game in the morning, and Sunday morning, and he says to me, we're not morning kids, we're not morning boys, we've never been morning players. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, why do you say that? Because we're not. He said, we're always tired, never get enough sleep. So I thought about it for a second, like, what do I say to that? How do you come back to that? I could say, you know what, well, you got to play, come on, you got to play through it. No, I thought about it, and I asked for guidance from the Lord, and I asked them, give me something to say. Give me something to say. So I sat there for a second, and I said something that I never thought I would hear me say. It was, if you're not Sunday morning players or morning players, if you start saying that now, you're always going to be that way. Even at work, everywhere you go, you're not going to be morning players. You're not going to get ready and go. You're not going to be that player. So you're doing something you love to do. Why not start here? Start picking that up now, that it's something you love to do, and be a morning player. Be that person. Be those guys that are here in the morning that show up ready to go to play and to work, and use this in life. Because if you say that now, that's going to carry on into your life after you're done high school and volleyball. So that was my biggest response, and they played their hearts out and they got a big win. We won actually the gold. We got a gold medal that weekend. That Sunday we got a gold medal. We never lost that Sunday, and they didn't know what happened. And I was so proud of them for doing that. And that's what I mean. That's the changes they made. They have to move and be able to adjust to any situation they're in. And that's what I'm doing right now. Like I said, I'm adjusting myself as well. Like I said, I'm going to church. I changed my whole life, whole perspective on life now. I look at everything different. I question everything, like I said. So the only answer that I could get right now is from God. He tells me, I ask him questions, what he could give me, and I wait for an answer. Sometimes it's not right away, but he does give me an answer because I trust in him, and he's going to come through for me. And that's what I hope is, and that's what I'm pushing on to these young guys right now, these athletes, is, you got to start trusting, you got to move, you got to be able to move. So that's all I'm going to say about that today. So take care, and we'll talk soon.